Alright, so you clicked on this video so you could learn how to restore, refurbish, or just create a seat for your go-kart. I'm going to be using my Murray 2-seater solid axle 6 horsepower go-kart. I'm going to be using this as an example, but the rules apply to pretty much any go-kart because they're universal. Alright, so in my case, my seat could actually come out of the buggy, so this is going to make the process of making a refurbished seat a whole lot easier than if I would have to do it on the go-kart itself. So I lucked out on that part. You may not be so lucky. The tools you're going to need is a ruler, marker, staple gun, razor blade, drill, and saw to cut your wood. The supplies is wood, foam, and fabric. I'm going to be using regular speaker, cabinet, carpet because it's cheap and easy to work with. The first step is to cut your wood to the desired length. These are my 2 pieces. The second step is to cut the foam to the size of the wood that you just cut. I'm going to be adding 2 layers on this and adding duct tape just for comfort, and the duct tape is just to make the whole process a little bit easier. I don't have to mess with the foam that much. Once that's on, now it's time to start stapling the fabric. You start with one side, then the other, and then for the last 2 you got to put a little tension on the fabric to be able to get rid of all that crimples and creases that loose fabric creates. I'm going to be cutting the excess off before I staple it, making sure that I have enough to fold over the edges to get a good surface area for the staples to grab onto. Now once you got all the sides done, now it's time for the corners. There's 2 ways that I do the corners. Is one, I fold them on themselves and put one staple through it, cut a little bit of excess that it has, and then the other is pretty much just cut one side of the corner and then lay the other piece flat, put a staple through it, cut the excess. That's pretty much it. Those are the 2 methods that I've used. It doesn't really matter to me because they're hidden once you install them on the seat, but to each his own. If you're a perfectionist, you could make it even better, make it tighter, but whatever. These are my 2 pieces. Once I have them done, I'm going to put them on the seat. Luckily, the seat on the bottom has 2 pre-existing holes from the previous seat. All I do is put 2 wood screws on there, making sure that those screws are smaller than the width of the board. That way, over time, I can't feel the screw, when I'm sitting on it. It doesn't hurt me. Also with the back, 2 screws and you're done. That's it. It's that simple. Once you got that, you are ready to ride.